frustration and fear spilled out onto West 57th Street tonight outside the Watson Hotel. These migrants housed here since they were bused in New York City are getting on the bus again. This time we're told they're being transferred to the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal in Red Hook, where cots have been set up, except they don't want to go. Pedro Duran, originally from Venezuela, arrived in New York in mid-October. He was already bused to Brooklyn but said it was so cold he came back to the Watson, except he is no longer welcomed here.
It's not humane. This is not the way you treat human beings. They want to go back into their rooms at the Watson Hotel.
The city should put these migrants in some of the most expensive pieces of real estate in the world.
He could have easily, along with Governor Hochul, opened up all the vacant luxury apartments. We are on 57th Street right now. This is Billionaires Row. Half of the super towers on this street are...
The sense of entitlement is insane. To refuse the shelters that was put here for you that cost millions of dollars, demand to be left in 5-star hotels with room service and marble floors and whatnot, and then on top of that want to be put up in penthouses that's vacant on some of the most expensive lands in the world, forget the country, in the area of New York that they're in. It's insane. I swear, this administration that's just been leaving the borders wide open and at the same time holding back the border control and taking money away from ICE. Worst administration in the history of the country.
Mayor Adams unveils his first round of budget cuts and has promised the cuts are painful.
But 5% cuts across the board will affect every agency, sanitation programs, and school budgets. But the most dramatic effect will be on public safety and the police department.
You've been hacked. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
On camera. This video was taken at the border between Lukeville, Arizona and Mexico. It appears to show smugglers using a saw and a generator to make a hole in the wall, and it worked for them. We saw several migrants walking right through that gap and into a new life here in the United States. As our News Nation Southwest correspondent Ali Bradley explains tonight, cartels are finding increasingly creative ways to smuggle people into the U.S.
What better illustrates an open border? What image would better prove that the border is in fact open and that the border is totally unsecure than a one-legged man with a walker able to get in before Border Patrol could even show up?
It's funny because it's true.